And I'm live. Okay, cool. Hi. This is Bernard. Welcome back to the movie kit channel. I was not expecting to do this live stream. It wasn't planned. I just got done doing my homework and I just found out the news that was dropped by Warner Brothers and HBO Max as well. And I just want to talk about it, my opinions, my thoughts on it, my overall expectations what's going to happen in the year 2021 for the movie industry. That's going to happen. And funny, yesterday in my class, my man, my media distribution class, we're talking about the whole how what's going to happen in the movie industry in the future. And it's a very interesting topic that we talk about how it's part of the industry as a whole, the distribution, putting out the final result of the product and put on the movie theaters. And that has been, you know, the same thing over the years, like release the movies, big temple movies, like superhero movies, monster movies, scary movies into a big screen because that's how it is back in the day and still going on to this day. But with 2020, things have changed because of the whole pandemic and how it affected that from the movie theaters. Yet, the rise of streaming services, Netflix, Disney Plus, HBO Max, Peacock, etc. and etc. So, let's talk about the whole Warner Brothers, HBO Max, slate, craziness that just dropped the bomb this in minutes ago, and I'm just skeptical. I'm very skeptical of the whole idea of sharing big budget movies releasing on HBO Max at the same time they're going to release in theaters at the same time. They're going to test it out in Wonder Woman 1984. They're going to plan to release that on HBO Max, but at the same time they're going to release in theaters. My local Cinemark just dropped the tickets. I haven't bought a ticket yet. But yeah, they just dropped the tickets on sale. So for Wonder Woman 1984, I'm really excited to watch Wonder Woman 1984 in theaters. But that's not what we're going to talk about. We'll talk about the 2021 slate that have been announced that they're going to drop on HBO Max. And at the same time, they're going to release in theaters at the same time. And this is a huge, monumental change for the movie industry as a whole and how it's going to affect the industry itself and how, man, how it's going to affect the overall 2021 releases. Like big budget movies like Godzilla vs. Kong, Suicide Squad, Dune, everything that's been planned to release in the year 2021 in theaters have been put on HBO Max at the same time going in the movie theaters, which is very interesting. At the same time, I'm not into it. I'm not into it. I'm not fully into it unless I see if it's a success on HBO Max. I know that Warner want more attention to HBO Max, that they want more people to grab their attention to sign up HBO Max for $14 a month, which is a really pricey tag. But how does this affect big budget movies? How they're going to lose money at the same time? But at the same time, it's understandable for people that they're not ready or they're not safe enough to go to movie theaters. But let me. I need orange. This is crazy, and I don't want my most anticipated films to be disappointing in the box office. I don't want any of that. I don't want Godzilla vs. Kong to do not well in the box office. I don't want to see the Suicide Squad to do not well in the box office. I want them to succeed, and I want them to have a great run in the movie theaters. But at the same time, I'm still not sure about this whole idea, this whole plan that Warner Brothers is doing. We're not sure that Disney Plus is going to do that, or nor Netflix. Netflix is a different thing, but Disney Plus is a whole another thing. And we saw that from Mulan. You had to pay $30 to see Mulan. That failed. Now they're putting Soul into it, and for free, no extra cost on that, which is great. HBO Max and all the Warner Bros. Slate are not going to be an extra cost on anything like that. They're going to release it at the same time they're going to release it in theaters, which I think is great that they're still keeping it in theaters, with something I wanted, like big budget films like The Conjuring 3, Godzilla vs. Kong, Dune is one of the biggest budgets that's coming out. Most of it's going to come out this December, but it's being pushed back because of the whole pandemic. I mean, I don't know. It's like this is not what I expected to happen. This is not what I wanted. This is not. I cannot keep wrap around this whole idea that I just want to see the final result. I just want to see, does it do well? I just want to wait and see how it happened in Wonder Woman 1984 and see how that's going to happen, how that's going to do well. Well, we don't know it's going to do well. I'm just looking at Twitter, the whole thing. Let's see. Okay, let's go to deadline.com and let's check it out and read it through. So, okay. Get a load of what you will be able to see in home next year. Denzel Washington's Little Thing, Judas and the Black Messiah, Tom and Jerry, Godzilla vs. Kong, Mortal Kombat, Those Who Wish Me Dead, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, In the Heights, Space Jam: A New Legacy, The Suicide Squad, Reminiscence, Malignant, Dune, The Many Saints of Newark, King Richard, Crime Macho, and Matrix 4. Those are big temple, big title that they wanted to drop in the year of 2021, especially Godzilla vs. Kong. Where is it? Space Jam: A New Legacy, The Suicide Squad, The Matrix 4, In the Heights are gonna be the biggest thing that Warner Bros. Is gonna drop in 2021, and that's gonna be pushed to HBO Max. But at the same time, they're gonna release in theaters at the same time. So this money release reads, the hybrid model was created as a strategic response to the impact of the ongoing global pandemic. Movie theaters are apt to be entirely happy with this, and it will be interesting to see what the charge for admission for Warner Bros. Movies. Expedition busted their butts to get open for Tenet, and news may come to see the thumb in the eye. That said, look at Warner Media dilemma. It is better for the studio to reshelve their entire slate and collect dust in interest charges. And for those theaters that are open, it is fair that they don't have any notable product to play. How does this studio commit to 40 million PNA domestic spend in advance of the US/Canada marketplace may not be open for or unpredictable? Exhibitors like AMC may perceive this model as some sort of manna for heaven. As my mother-in-law said, there's no such thing as coincidence. As well, do you know? Yeah. So, Gravity Defying announcement was made by Ann Sonoff, Chair and CEO of Warner Media Studio and Network Groups, and Justin Clare of Warner Bros. There are members of rival studio that Warner Media was going to drop a bombshell in December. No one knew it, and this is it. That was a bombshell that was dropped this today in a couple minutes ago, and this is a very interesting topic that we can talk about in the movie industry as a whole and how it's going to affect. And here, one of the quotes said, many are expecting that Wonder Woman 1984 will already lose money, with financial analysts into know saying that the $200 million DC sequel would need to do a 40% more than Tenet current global to take up 357.8 million to break even. If Wonder Woman 1984 does Tenet numbers, it will lose money. One interesting insider told Deadline recently. So here's an entire annual deck of slate with trade and possibility for the domestic box office come back to share subscriber numbers that if they come. So it does show that maybe this whole plan with HBO Max and movies are releasing the same time. If they're going to release on HBO Max at the same time they're going to release in theaters, how that gonna go? How that gonna happen? I'm going to see Wonder Woman 1984 in theaters no matter what because I support my local movie theaters. But this is a very interesting topic and interesting news as a whole, and how is this gonna change the whole movie industry? But yet we still don't know how the pandemic gonna go long. But yeah, this is very, very, very interesting. I am disappointing, but at the same time, I'm just skeptical and curious how that's gonna go. I don't know. Because I'm meant to be the guy who love to go to movie theaters and watch it for an experience and watching the big screen and a better audio surroundings and the popcorn and all that jazz. It's like an amazing experience. But this year has been a struggling, weird place they are in, and how this gonna affect the whole movie theaters industry, and how we're gonna see the layout and the, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed, but at the same time, understandable. If that make any sense? I don't know. Like I knew this would be coming. I knew this whole thing is gonna come and how it's gonna change. Because I bet they just saw the 10 numbers and they have a plan B and how it's gonna work out. And here we are. They just dropped the news of that one of the slate are going to release in theaters at the same time they're going to drop in HBO Max. I mean, hey Art, yeah, I just finished talking about the whole Warner Brothers slate moving to 2021. Sorry, the whole Warner Brothers 2021 slate that'll be dropping HBO Max the same time movie theaters. They're going to show the movie theaters. I just want to show my honest opinions. This wasn't planned. Because I got done doing my homework and I found out the news about the whole Warner Brothers situation that's happening. So all over on Twitter. I don't know about this. Because big budget films are not meant to be in digital. Well, that was years ago. That was done. We're talking about the whole Warner Brothers slate, 2021, slate that's gonna be dropping HBO Max at the same time going to be in theaters. Disney already doing this for Soul because we know that the movie theaters are not gonna happen anytime soon. But the whole Warner Brothers situation is very interesting and fascinating at the same time. At the same time, disappointing because I'm not in favor of putting big budget films like Godzilla vs. Kong, Dune, Wonder Woman 1984, and In the Heights, dropping on HBO Max at the same time going to movie same time going in the movie they're going to lose money. Big money. These are big budget films. I mean, those are 200 million, 100 million, budget films, and they're going to lose money for sure. 2021 can be an interesting year for that because I don't know. I'm lost. I'm lost in words. How this can happen? They just dropped this news, and why? I mean, I want to read more into it because it's still fresh in my mind of this. So, okay, and here's it. The hybrid expedition model enables us to best support our films, creative partners, and movie going in general throughout 2021, said Toby Emmerich, chairman Warner Brothers Pictures. We have a fantastic wide-ranging slate for the title from talented and visionary filmmaker next year, and we're excited to be able to get these movies in front of audiences around the world. And as always, we will support our releases in innovative and robust marketing campaign for their theatrical debuts, and while highlighting the unique opportunity to see our film domestically via HBO Max as well. Interesting. And here the question, the end of the article from Deadline.com said, will Disney follow Warner Media lead here and dump the entire flush more movies and on Disney Plus, which I hope to God not. How did expression come out of this? When the Cineworld we go opened, yeah. I mean, this is a very interesting, you know, topic. Yeah, Nicholas just dropped the Twitter. Yeah, I said I think this is the beginning of the end for movie theaters. I agree. I don't know how. Because this is my future career. I want to become a filmmaker, and I want my movies to show in the big screen. And seeing this news just devastating me. It just devastated me. That now big studio movies want to drop it on digital, which had not the same impact as going into the movie theaters, grab some popcorn, and enjoy the big screen, enjoy the surround sounds, and just enjoy the madness that's gonna happen. One of my favorite movie theaters experience I've seen is Avengers Endgame. It was the best day ever. It was meant to be seen in the big screen. It was beautiful. And seeing this wonderful slate, the movies I'm looking forward to seeing in theaters, dropping on HBO Max at the same time they're going to release in theaters, devastated me. Disappointed me. I was disappointing. I get it, but at the same time, curious. I'm curious how this is gonna go, and I'm worried how it's gonna happen to movie theaters. Because I don't want them to go out of business. I don't want my local Cinemark to go out of business. I don't want my local San Antonio Santicos, aka Palladium, to go out of business. I want them to have great success. And I'm getting excited right now, but R said I like the theatrical and VOD split. The climate had changed because of the COVID. It's good to have options. But for me, big budget, seeing on a small scale screen, like on your phone, computer. If you're gonna watch Wonder Woman 1984 on the computer right here on your phone, you're going to lose the experience. It's not the same as going to the movie theater. In fact, if you're gonna watch Wonder Woman 1984, yes, he's built Mac to drop. It can be available to watch on 4K and HDR and all that, which is very nice. But think about it, you need a better Wi-Fi to watch the movie in a better quality, and it's gonna go pixelated, compression issues and buffering. You need stronger Wi-Fi in that. To movie theaters, but I'm gonna watch Wonder Woman 1984 in the movie theater because it's meant to be seen on a big screen, not on a smaller screen. I don't have HBO Max just yet because I'm not paying $14 a month for it. I don't know. It's your opinion, that's great, but for me, it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. How this gonna happen, and it is what it is. The whole theatrical experience is gonna be lost into the pipe. The whole Warner Brothers situation that dropped the news to me, devastated me, and how it can affect the movie theaters, how it can affect the industry as a whole. It's like I'm repeating words, but I cannot wrap my head around this whole news that just dropped. Just devastating me. I get it. We're in the middle of the pandemic. I get it. But I want to support these big budget movies on a big screen rather than watching on HBO Max on my computer, my laptop. It's not the same impact and effect. that I watch in the movie theaters. Um, oh, man, this is weird. Um, hello, Nick. Nick Stowy. Is that how you pronounce it? Hello. How are you? Um, uh, I'm gonna end here. This is a very interesting topic. I hope I wish the best of luck to Warner Brothers. How this gonna go, and it should disappoint me. It does. I mean, it's just disappointing me. I do not like this news at all. I knew this kind of news would come anytime soon. Um, yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. This is a big shift. A big shift for the studio to do, and I bet. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just. I'm just devastating. I don't like this idea. I just don't like it. I just don't like the idea that Warner Brothers is pushing this. Putting big budget movies in digital streaming. Um, yes, I know they're going to release in the same time theaters, which is great. But is this going to be a new thing for studio to do it for the future? I don't know. This is the thing. This is my thinking. My way of thinking is saying movie theaters industry are going to die because of digital streaming. Yep. I'm gonna go. I have other things to do today. Oh wait, before I go, our set is just another change we have to learn to adapt, like everything else that had changed over the time. First comes shock, then denial, then anger, then anxiety, then depression, then acceptance, then yeah. Um, yeah, something we have to adjust. Yeah, I know, but like I know, but over the years, we still don't know how they're gonna happen. Over the years, um, that can be a new normal. Like they're going to drop the movies, big budget movies, and hate them at the same time. I do not like that at all. Um, yeah, things might go back to normal. I hope so, and give it a year too. I hope so too. Hey, friend. Efren Fernandez, how are you? Hi. Yeah, I'm a patient guy. I am a patient guy, but I'm really curious how it's gonna go. I'm really curious how it will affect. I'm just curious how they're going to do well for Wonder Woman 1984. I'm really curious how that's gonna go. Because I'm planning to see Wonder Woman 1984 in theaters, not in digital. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here, and I was not planning to do this. I just want to share my thoughts and feelings um, about this whole thing, that bombshell of a news that just dropped by Warner Brothers. And Nicholas said in one of his tweets, one of my good friends, where is it? And I cannot see. That's fantastic. Um, yeah, they said here. I think this will be the beginning of the end of movie theaters. I mean, I don't know. Well, have a great day, you guys. I hope you have a good day, and I hope you have a great day. The rest of yep. I cannot talk. I cannot speak. Sorry, excuse me. I hope you all have a great day, and yeah, take care, you guys. Bye.